Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it all starts, the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the LA Chargers. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And it goes for a gain of 31.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back to Hampton on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Our first carry for Najee Harris. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down, 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to it, and he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the option, Love will hang on to it.
And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
They'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To throw now, here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, good move. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Charger 17-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Get it? 19 target.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from the 20. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he pulled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And past the 35, and he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, absolutely. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brad McConkey, 31 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Arnold. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 55 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
50-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. They pitch it to Harris. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you time.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Shamar Stewart. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Herbert now. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Arnold. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Got a man open. It's Chase. Now he's free at the 35. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2
minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down at 7. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on the runner.
And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
17 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now it's Herbert. And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 32.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
On for the Chargers field goal.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Second and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
70 Ranger.
Love. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. and he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Pushing his way through. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Come on. 76, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here we go, here we go. 79, Panther 60, Panther.
Love now. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down,
19
Bengals.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And again, back to Kmet. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Hunter Henry from 8 yards out. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run again with Harris. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw caught by Andrews. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On play action, Love to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Arnold. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Operating from the gun. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll try to pick it up himself. Open man, that's Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Play fake. Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll run on first down. Arnold. And he stopped immediately there. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Chapter 80. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Read. Read.
Love from the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. McPherson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he's able to get this one out to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 28. A big play there for L.A. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 39.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Oh, a heck of a move. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Love. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
22 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake, Love. But the man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Arnold. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16.
That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Come on. Viking, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken a fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game.
41. Kevin McPherson with the kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle they go. Olsen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40.
Now Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Olsen. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Now 2nd and 4.
Go.
Herbert to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
1st and 10 at the 24.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. Now Love. Able to find Kmet. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hey, pass.
Here's Love. Fighting through pressure. Now he'll top this and run. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
One last shot now for Love. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And this game is tied.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
22 yards there, a first down.
And the Chargers.
Not lacking aggressiveness here to begin overtime, Charles. A pretty big play right there. And looked like it might have caught the defense off guard. They may have been expecting something a little more conservative.
Yeah, they got to shore things up in a big way because they make any more mistakes like that and really let them drive it on them. They'll be putting their offense in a tough spot to answer if they want to extend their season.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The defense coming through there, CD, with a big-time play, and they're getting close here to getting off the field and giving their offense a chance to win this ball game.
Their partner, no one's cheering louder after that play than their offensive teammates because they understand the different things would be if instead of going out and getting a touchdown to tie things up, they could run out there with a chance to win the game right there.
A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
On the other side, now guaranteed an overtime possession. Getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, in the regular season, they would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
Yeah, I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right now, but in a small way, Those defenders are also kind of happy for the rule change because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
What can Love do in the OT? That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give him a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
Trying to keep their season alive. Down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on second down. Up the middle they go. Arnold. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 141 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Well, what a game this has turned out to be here. Second possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown. And now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision.
And he will take it all in for the Bengals touchdown. It's a 7-yard touchdown run. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
He will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. Charles, what a ball game we were treated to, and in the postseason, no less, with all the drama. This may be the best finish you and I have seen in quite some time.
I would agree with that, and let's face it, there is no doubt in their minds that they were going to go for it all, and they came out successful. Congratulations to each and every one of them on a truly memorable victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.